Hi queers, welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Corey and I'm Real Queer, and today I'm back to react to episode 6 of the Vampire Lestat, Montreal. Now, sorry for the late video. It was my birthday weekend. I was hanging out with friends. I had a friend out of town who I was entertaining, and I was gonna do next weekend, but I think two of my friends are out of town, so we just chose to pull it up to this weekend. And that's the thing about being like a July Cancer, is that like if you want to do something for your birthday, you got to plan it, because most people are just like out of town, which is okay because I love planning. In about a week, I'm going to start planning my Halloween costume and my Halloween party that I'm going to have at my house. So maybe I'll vlog that. Let me know if you guys want to vlog of that, because I have a friend who works at a big Los Angeles movie and TV prop house, and I'm sure I can get him to let me borrow some stuff to, like, you know, really do it up. So let me know if you want to see that. I think I can do, because last year or 2 years ago, I made my kitchen into like a witches sort of thing, for sort of like in reference to Agatha All Along. So that was cool. Somebody has photos of those. I'll try to see if I can find photos and put them up in here for y'all to see. If there are no photos on the screen right now, I can find photos. Actually, let me text my friends to see if anybody has photos from that. Anyone have photos of my last Halloween party? I forgot to take some. Great. Okay. So really quickly too, in the Vampire List side of it all, I was watching, because obviously I watch the show or the episode multiple times. I through editing my reaction, also like other reactors that I like. And don't y'all think he's a little too young for it? But if they went younger, like a little younger, I think he could do it. But do you think Sam Reid would be really good as like Magneto in like an X-Men live action film? Like, I can see it. Let me know if y'all see the vision, especially with the long hair, because you know, like in X-Men 97, that Magneto, the version of him, has that long gray hair, and like there's something about the theatricality of the way Sam Reid delivers lines, especially within the context of the Vampire Lestat interview with the vampire. Like, I think he could be he could be Magneto. I think he could be a really good contender. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, so before we get into this episode, because I just want to really jump into it, because I've been waiting all day for it, I wanted to name the bigger channels, the reaction channels that I like to watch for interview with a vampire, and like also like other movies and stuff too. These channels are mostly straight men, because to be quite honest, any queer person or woman's going to be a good reactor, right? You like, I don't think, you close your eyes and point. If it's a woman or a queer person, it's just going to be a fucking good reaction. No shade to the straight people, but that's kind of how I feel. So these are the straight reactors, and I have a bunch of queer and femme reactors if you guys want those too. But these are the big channels that I'm like, okay, cool, you guys are watching content and having actual conversations, and you know, there's a little bit of a, you're paying attention and you're smart. So the first one is Bad Medicine with 2 D's. They're these huge white dudes who watch everything. They write notes like me too, so that's why I really like them, because they all have notepads out and they're taking notes, and they're sort of, they're sort of talking about the content and revering it, and I really like that. Real Time, and I think this channel, I think, got recommended to me because I have real in my name for YouTube, but Real Time, there's these like Gen Z boys, and I like watching them because I'm like, what does the, you know, new or younger generation think of the content that we grew up with, right? Because they watch a lot of like rom-coms and stuff, so I'm constantly like, what y'all think about that? Like, it's interesting to see what they think. Also, they're just like fun to watch. Real Rejects, to a certain extent, right? Like, it depends on who is reacting. If it's the women, love it. If it's the men, not down. Because I used to subscribe to them and watch every video that they ever made, but they pissed me off when they were watching Agatha All Along. Because, you know, like when men were watching Agatha, they were like, well, I'm not the target audience for the show. But it's like, why do y'all have to, like, who's the target audience for the show? Isn't everybody can watch that damn show? Was it a disclaimer in the beginning that said only women and gay people, or what? Like, what the hell? They were one of the channels that was doing that, and I just, I sort of scaled back. I unsubscribed, no shade, and I just sort of like check in every once in a while to see if they're watching stuff that I want to see. But the women on the channel are really, really fun to watch. They have a really good, I believe they have a really good reaction to red, white, and royal blue. So that one's fun to watch. But yeah, Real Rejects sometimes. And then your boy Roshi. It's like they feel like my cousins when they're watching stuff. I love that channel. They have a very precise point of view and they're just like fun to watch. I like now, all that to say, you know, it's not like I'm watching reactors who have my same point of view, because different point of views can be interesting even if you don't agree with them. But I sort of trend more toward reactors who are engaging with the content and sort of engaging in the discourse or the conversations that the content starts. I think specifically for Real Rejects, a lot of it was like preambling it with being like, well, this show is not for me. And it's just like, so then why the hell are you watching it? Like, what, like that shit, like when you can't interact or like sort of get into it, it's not fun to watch. So I tend to watch people who are like actually gonna watch the show. I know that sounds crazy because like, why are you a reactor if you're not watching the show? But you would be surprised about how many of these divas are just collecting that check. And at the end of the day, you got the audience, you got the numbers, collect that check if you want to. Don't make me no never mind. That don't make me no damn difference. But it's just kind of like my antennas are up immediately. I'm like, I gotta go. Because I'm watching this because I like it. I kind of want to watch reactors to see, are other people experiencing what I'm experiencing? Do they have a different point of view? What do they think about this? Like, you know, it's the humanness of it all. It's the sort of like it's film discourse. It's sort of being a fly on the wall for other people's film discussions and TV discussions, and I love that. But I can't get into it if you're not into it, and if you're not into it, consider cutting that camera off. And that's no tea, no shade. That's just how I feel about media, because I think we are not consuming, interacting with, or understanding media as we once did. I think film and TV literacy is at an all-time low, and these people with platforms perpetuate that lack of film literacy. And don't get me started on the channel Cinema Sins. We're gonna just cut it there because this ain't no T channel. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch episode 6, Montreal. Bitch, this is the penultimate episode. Like the next episode is the last episode. I don't know if I can think about that right now. I'll talk about it at the end, maybe. If you see me looking down during any point in the reaction, I am writing in my trusty notebook. It's almost, I mean, I have a few more, like a little bit more till it's like done, and I gotta go get another one. What I might do is narrow down, because I know which one I want next, like which design I want next, but I might narrow it down to 2 and then maybe do a poll over on Patreon and y'all can choose which notebook I got next. That'd be cute. So let's get into this episode of the Vampire Lestat, and let's just see what's going on. Interview with the Vampire as a show, each season they always got 1 or 2 episodes with some intense trauma. And they're like, they show you something crazy and then they go back and be like, this is why it's crazy, and then you're like, okay. And also like I saw a lot of comments, and I don't really reply to those comments in the comment section because I like to just address it here once. A lot of people were upset that I'm standing certain characters like Akasha and like whatever. I'm like, hey y'all, just so y'all know, I'm meeting these characters where they're at. Also, every character in the show is an asshole, and I think that that's okay and interesting and very nuanced. And if you guys continue to be crazy in the comments, I will start blocking people. No shade, because it's just as simple as that for me. I run a strict program over here. We're not doing that. Okay, so that goes the same to the heated rivalry girlies, because I saw a couple y'all in here too. We're not doing that over here. Okay, this my shit. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me just go ahead and title this page so I can refer back. Oh, also that's too, I want to forget that. What do you guys think about like a season 3 wrap-up video where I go through sort of like people's character journeys this season, as well as you know, sort of breaking down sort of things that were revealed, more questions that come up, as well as a character ranking at the end. I think that'll be good, and I'd probably do it like video essay style, just to sort of give us a wrap up, and then we can obviously be in conversation in the comment section about it. And then I gotta figure out the content around this, because like we're gonna have to wait another year for season 4. You know what I mean? So might as well try to figure out how to keep the fandom active, and like what to do, because Jesus Christ. Yes, and as always, like if you have TV shows or movies that you want me to react to on the channel and or on Patreon, just let me know. Drop a comment below. Okay, so also Backrooms is coming to digital soon, so I will be watching that too. Without further ado, this is the Vampire Lestat Montreal. Let's watch.
You are listening to The Failures, album 52, side A.
I love the time lapse tonight.
I was back in my halfway home of Montreal, back in hiding across the street from my vampire band. 2 years to the day we formed. Now a dark gifted quartet.
Interesting.
Early risers like us are few. You should take advantage of the head start. City's already swamped with vampires.
Okay, so he turned them, or maybe he didn't, because he can speak to him, right?
I was just listening to your voice message. How was customs?
Still in it.
Oh dear.
Gotta get on that global entry.
I love global entry. I got that. She's T.
How many 2 hours in the room alone? Leave a key.
Who the fuck is that?
But the songs quickly became a rallying for the disastrous movement, the Great Conversion. Lestat's final gift to the Vampiress Gabriella. Good luck and fuck off, everyone. Everywhere.
I don't think we should do this.
Cute.
Yeah, I don't sleep in coffins much now.
It's a Heston.
It's not the coffin. The coffin's good.
Cancel the dinner, cancel the reckoning. Let's stay inside and answer the begging doorbell.
Something wrong? Drake dropped 50.
Hmm.
I'm not calling Sheridan.
Clarence.
Up for Lestat. You gonna get on that mic tomorrow and say, "We are the vampire Clarence Oddbody. Let's make more"?
I don't like witches. I don't get on with them. You reached out to the worst kind of witch.
Oh, witch is coming. I love a witch.
We're in a book club with Cortland Mayfair and Merrick, too.
Okay, so this is referencing Mayfair witches.
It had been months since he called me in a panic, and he had done his best to stay clear of the girl, Fradia, as I called her.
Fraudia.
They're gonna kill half this city when you're done singing.
What's happening already? I didn't start it.
No, you're the face of it now.
5 loss.
Lem, we're almost there.
Ooh, that is cozy.
Tell them to keep it simple.
Let me lick me lamb.
Lestat.
You too? You too. What's you too? Miss you too. Love you too.
Like, I feel like I could just go on as I am.
Venmoing Fradia.
I did it once, blocked the number.
And then you picked up when she called you from...
I didn't know it was her.
No, you absolutely knew.
Maybe Claudia would like a goodbye with you, too.
Why are you being nice? I don't like it.
We could talk about the proximity of your restaurant to my home.
Catastrophic coincidence.
I love this so much. Okay, we got present day Louis and Lestat. I'm in. I'm let's go.
Taylor and Travis, congratulations. Have you set that date yet?
Very early, I'm noticing the communication between Louis and Lestat being miles better. They're paying attention to each other. They're sort of picking up on cues. You know, Lestat is like, Louis like, something wrong? Like, sort of like, yeah, they've dealt with the traumas enough that they can see each other and meet each other where they're at. We're also seeing it not in the point of view of other people. I guess this is Lestat's point of view, but Lestat made it clear, I'm not a liar. I will omit certain things, but I'm not going to lie or be delusional, right? And I think that it was important to set up very early, because now we can take Lestat at his word enough, right? Or more than Louis. I really like that. They're paying attention. They're talking. They clearly still love each other. but they can now be around each other. There's a I love it. And we're getting a fucking interview with both of them together. I'm down.
What did you say to him after a 77-year ghosting?
I don't remember exactly.
I couldn't hear anything. It was a hurricane.
I don't have an ending for my talk. Give me something.
It was enough that he showed up.
Hmm.
I can see the poster. All Yarda Klapik wanted was love, and slap it over a big herpes.
He has a little bit of a sunburn. What's going on there with Daniel?
And Sheridan Blackwood, dumb name. He's going to do what after? Rest?
Francine Lucienne Lachapelle. She is, in fact, a distant descendant of the Liancourt line.
Whoa. I feel like an IV drip would have been just as fine.
You still fanging Sophia?
Fangin' is funny.
I don't know. Maybe.
Has he met her yet?
I'm gonna meet her tonight, I think.
Wow.
What is with the tan, Dan?
I'm seeing someone.
To Daniel Malloy, our biographer, our documentarian, our shared exes, abandoned offspring, all those things.
Jesus. I love this.
Could you feel him trying to read our minds?
He got in mind.
Mm.
Come on.
No.
Get over taste. Why not?
Cute. It's nice to see them have fun, you know?
Do you see me too? Those years?
The songs might have shook loose a bone or two.
We know.
How many operas did you drag me to? And not once.
Wonderful,
And you
man.
say,
It's from
hey,
you when you
Louis, I
say
used to be
it's
on
right."
stage. I played a heartthrob named Lilio. Me and my ex-boyfriend started Murderers Theater Company together.
For you and you only.
Me, you, Antoinette.
My voice, I could
I
fuck.
know.
Justice for Antoinette.
Why?
I have the blood of Akashi.
No, it ain't the blood. It's what you do with the blood. Why?
Cause, Louis, I'm a monster.
I'm sensing some. Obviously, we've seen his backstory, so there's insecurity, there's abuse, there's like he doesn't ever want to feel small again, which I think is like sort of the big thesis that's been running along with this man this season.
Buonasera.
Hello, handsome man.
Sophia, right?
The famous Louis, the infamous Louis.
Not him meet his ex-boyfriend's mom.
50,000 of us out in the woods together. Could go on.
Totally.
Maybe you are the one who should not go. You have many admirers, but also others.
I think he'd be hurt if I didn't show.
I think he'd be more hurt if you were hurt.
What's her game?
I mean, I will protect you.
Diva. Now what the fuck you got going on?
We're trying to work out if we're gonna do this one or not, Mr. Dulac. Mademoiselle Vecchi. On the block, will it be chopped?
And I heard Sam Reed like really train vocally, which I really appreciate. When they don't just like, dub the vocals over or whatever. That's pretty cool.
Every atom like a planet on fire.
He's singing directly to Louis. I know that's right. Whoa. Bitch, there's no way you're jealous. Don't piss me off, Gabriella. Is it jealousy or is it horniness? Y'all let me know.
As I fall.
Wow. Wow. Louis, panties off.
Saw you on your phone. It's rude.
Yeah, it was.
Can I have a moment?
How did you two get on?
I'll tell you in the car.
Their chemistry is insane.
He likes his phone.
She's poking.
What's in Cadiz?
A great way of making more.
Y'all hoes said y'all was gonna stop doing it.
Armand's in town. He's going to try to disrupt things. Maybe I should
Show Alex
avoid
affection.
an appeal.
He could use his mother.
I think we gotta cancel.
What's happening? What is he looking at? Is he gonna find out? 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 Oh, did Daniel post it?
Well, obviously one of those fakes.
Not him saying it's a deep fake AI, bitch. I'm sick. I'm sick.
It's your boy, Daniel Malloy, back with another salacious clip from my upcoming documentary. When did you first meet his girlfriend, Sophia?
1993. We all knew her then as the vampire Gabriella.
Wait, he's out in the daytime.
Was that your mom I just met?
That was Sophia.
Is Sophia your mother?
My mother is dead.
He didn't tell Louis about Gabriella.
Stop the cut my shoes! It's not one thing, Louis.
Yeah. Wow.
It's fundamental. No, it's a complicated, multifaceted set of circumstances. No, there's no circumstance that leads to, oh yeah, I can see how that would happen. This is all time Armand level deceit. Do not compare me to him. How is this any different?
It's very different, Louis. But I get it. You were very hurt over this long lie.
And this is the half-human soul that you conveniently whip out whenever you want to win it. The argument you got from fucking your mother is sickness. You call me on a professional. You say that you're paying a girl to pretend to be Claudia. You're paying a girl to pretend to be Madeline. And what do I say? Do I say that you're sick, Louis? Do I see sickness? No. Talking you back from unimaginable frenzy in the middle of my own fracturing. I offer you the possibility of reckoning your crippling guilt. Okay. I offer you. It's okay. It's all right.
I love this. I love this. Big fan.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I love that. That's like really insane growth between the two, and now they're gonna have an actual conversation. Like I love this. Which means the last episode's gonna be fucking insane, probably.
So Sophia is your mom?
Gabriella was my mom.
I'm just trying to reset here. I'm just asking about it.
She was the only one growing up who showed me any kind of affection.
But when you get all of your affection from one place.
She's one of the many chainsaws I juggle.
A hill to climb. Vamp or not.
Even that, reaching an impasse where they're sort of just like, listen, we're, hey.
Did you notice in the video that Daniel was in the daylight?
I did.
I have my own zip code of mess right now. I'm not proud of how I just was. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
We should cancel.
We should probably cancel.
I love this. Oh. What was that? A little moment of like,
Make yourself at home. This Papa Legba's make the room of diablerie now.
Papa Legba. So she's more voodoo, New Orleans. Love the inclusion of witches in this, especially a black witch. Yeah, I'm down.
Thank you for your patience these past months. It's been some hard thinking about this.
All spirits can be unruly. A burned girl, a motherless monster, called up by her killers.
Oh, you're talking about Paris.
And the implication there was that I killed her.
I didn't say that.
No, you implied it.
Personal items.
Right. She's like, get. Oh, the dress. Oh, the diary. Oh, God. Okay. All right.
Wrote in that, died in this. Madeline.
So, this dress?
Loved Claudia.
Love that distinction. She was more than just a dressmaker. She loved Claudia.
You two together bringing a jinx. Blocking the gate. What happened to you tonight?
Well, we had a lot.
Move your chairs. 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Love. I wish we can get some more witchcraft in this.
I am Merrick Mayfair. The fuck you yanking on me, you dumb bitch?
That's so funny.
Couldn't keep me on the wall. Could you, Daddy Lou?
I wanted to say the goodbye I didn't get to say. I hope you found a bit of quiet.
You back with him?
Whoa. Oh, why would they do this?
I'm dead. Dad!
I know. I heard you calling me.
I didn't call you. You dumb bitch. You weren't even my favorite. Liked him better. He knew who he was. I even thought about poisoning you instead of him. I knew I could count on you to trail me like a dumb dog anywhere I went until I could ditch your ass for something more worthy of me.
What about the thing you should be thanking me for?
Don't antagonize Louis.
Yeah, he thinks it meant something to hunt Bruce down. Read my little girl diary pages 7 decades later. I hate you! Burn the diaries! Burn this dress! Stop saying my name!
I'm sorry, but fair. So fair. Not the bitch lose. Don't piss me off.
I know knowing is how good I humiliated you in New Orleans. Lestat said he'd do worse than rape me, Daddy Lou.
So she lied.
Pay some broke witcher pittance to drag me out of my spidery ass nowhere. What about Madeline?
Totally.
You two hug it out for her too?
Totally.
Because I don't see her here. And I can't find her there. I spent every fucking second of nowhere looking for her. She's not here with me.
God, she be doing so much with the little screen time she be having. Delaney. Girl, go ahead and back up the Emmy truck to her living room, Diva. Reality check for these two.
Yeah, pretty much closes the door on that.
Totally.
What about the thing you should thank me for?
Yeah, got some work to do on myself.
No Madeline, no rest.
Can I ask you a question? Did you think you were gonna get away with it? Sophia, Gabriella thing?
Clearly, somewhere in the self-destructive scaffolding I house my heart in, I wanted it known. I have some work to do on myself.
Yes. Come on, Healthy.
The songs are about me.
Oh, super.
Not him being Taylor Swift, bitch.
If it was just the two of us again, a trailer park, desert, couple folding chairs, could be nice.
I'm kicking my feet up right now.
Thrift store Dracula peeping.
Alex.
What? Oh. I'm sorry. Excuse me? That was episode 6, Montreal. They're obviously not dead because they're in the last episode, which is post this. That was a fucking random crazy ending. Okay, let's go back through the episode because there's quite a bit to talk about. That ending was crazy, y'all. But let's put a pin in that and come back to it. So, Louis and Lestat's communication here is better than it ever was. Better than it ever was. They're communicating better than they ever did. They're listening to each other. They're reading the room. And I think it's because they've both been, well, Louis specifically has been a vampire so long at this point. I think there's another level of understanding. They've gone through stuff and there's history now, right? So they can sort of see each other better. The entire episode had a Hannibal aesthetic. It's a Brian Fuller show that was on NBC, and it was Hugh Dancy and Mads Mikkelsen playing Hannibal Lecter and Will Graham, right, from the Silence of the Lamb universe. It sort of had that surrealist, dreamy vibe, especially in the diner. Sort of felt like that, especially because, you know, Hannibal Lecter eats people. They eat people. Also, Hannibal the Cannibal. Anyway, this entire episode is essentially the culmination post book release and fallout with Louis and Lestat, right? They're sort of, the book happened as they were sort of reconnecting, sort of split them apart momentarily, and they're sort of still taking it upon themselves to still sort of try to come back together and stay in constant communication because they still love each other, still love each other. It's very clear that was never in question. Daniel, this episode, I clocked it. Y'all saw how I called it? Because I'm like the sunburn around the glasses. And he's, I guess, dating Armand, or sort of the idea is that he's being like, oh, okay, Armand, you're in love with me and you can teach me how to walk in the sun, whatever. And he gave him that bombshell of Gabriella being Lestat's mom. So Daniel is fully drinking the Armand Kool-Aid. And Armand is being a gremlin as always, doing something crazy. I also love how post season 2 and on, Armand's like, 2 of my exes, I'm gonna ruin their fucking lives. I love that. And he's obviously working from his own extreme trauma and like sort of pettiness, because girl, you was lying and being crazy and doing trickery. They found out, they're stronger because of it, and they both now hate you equally, and you can't stand it, can you diva? But it's fun to watch Assad, the actor who plays Armand, act. All these motherfuckers is theatrically trained, and it makes it so, like, the entire time, and I'm gonna edit this and hopefully that's not the case, but the whole time I'm like so into it, I'm saying very little, but that's okay because I'm yapping at the end, so it's fine. I've decided that's fine. Delaney Hales, bitch, take your motherfucking trophy, hoe. That short scene, you chewed, girly. And that whole scene, to me, is very... Claudia was always... Okay, so this is my whole read of Claudia, and I may sort of bring this up again in the eventual wrap-up I'll do for the end of the season, but Claudia always, as a young person, as a pure of mind and heart, was sort of the person to constantly say the emperor's wearing no clothes, right? She's constantly calling out juxtapositions, how things are fucked up. It's honestly like a child of a fucked up marriage, right? They're seeing everything, they're clocking it, they're being like, y'all are crazy, this is so wrong, blah, blah, blah. She's sort of that for them, and she will always be that for them, right? And whenever we see Claudia sort of being amenable or agreeable, it's not Claudia. That's what I've surmised for myself. And I think they both needed this because they've experienced, or shall I say, existed thus far. That was a weird way to say that. Thus far, in delusion, right? Both of them, heavily about things surrounding her. And in this seance, she's like, you brought me back out of nothing, or shit, that's you. You brought me back without the love of my life for one more trip around the sun, and the fucked up story that's you two. That's what you're doing right now. That's what you did. You brought me back from the depths of nowhere for some more mess. Both of you are awful. Louis, you love to think that you're this great person, but you're just as fucked up as Lestat, but just Lestat knew who he was and wasn't lying about it. And there's something very sobering in that. And it's like, both of you are awful. I was going to ditch you both to find somebody better. Why don't you understand that? Close the door. Stop calling me back. I don't want to be here. I'm lost forever and nothingness, looking for the love of my life. And both of you are the reason that is my reality. And I think that something about that is so deeply satisfying, because that's what we should have been screaming at these characters since season 1. It's like, you both are the architects of your own misery and hopefully demise, or hopefully not demise, you know what I mean? And to have that come from the other side, when essentially seances are like, ooh, this is what you do. She's like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. I never liked you. You fuckers fucked me over, and then you're calling me back, not to resurrect me and have me be my love, but to like fix a weird fucking thing between you two. Fuck you. Claudia will always be my favorite character. She's done nothing ever wrong in her life, and I love her so much. Love you, Claudia. Love that. And then the bench. The bench scene is interesting to me. The bench scene, I was thinking immediately, I started writing it down before I forgot, because I'll be forgetting. The bench scene immediately to me kind of mirrors a lot of the scenes from season 1, right? With Lestat and Louis on the bench. I think pre-Claudia. Because a lot of it was one vampire teaching a new vampire the ropes, having existential sort of conversations. And then later with Claudia, the bench was like at night sort of waxing poetic. And it sort of feels as though at the beginning, the teaching was very one-sided. It was one established vampire trying to teach the ways to a new vampire, but that new vampire was bulking up against that, because he's like, well, why do we have to do all that? It was a little bit of a missing of the minds, right? They weren't on the same page. But like now, they're figuring it out together differently. Because, in season 1, they were talking about Louis Lestat and Claudia were like talking about how they should organize their kills, how they want to be a vampire family, sort of like getting down to brass tacks. And there's always something with the park. There's always something. Season 1, Antoinette was listening, and it was all this stuff happening in the park on the bench. That's where sort of the twist of that season started, or was revealed to have been started. I'm wondering if the same is happening here, right? Because they going to a public bench for that long in the open on the night of the Great Conversion is kind of crazy. And then the idea that Armand and Daniel would be trying to stop the Great Conversion along with Alex, who was obviously under the, thrall of Armand or whatever. It's interesting to see what this ends up, or how this ends up being explained next episode, which is the last fucking episode. And then it'll be extra interesting to see where Akasha comes in, right? Because we saw her last episode sort of being woken off the slab, and sort of, Marius was like, it's gonna take forever to get her back down. And then I think also on the stage in episode 1 or episode 2, where he's gonna go kill Larry for not playing the tambourine or whatever, and then he gets like a psychic sort of, wall. What if that was Akasha? I wonder if she was saying, keep playing that music, make more, because that's all Marius really was trying to do, make more. Like, that was sort of his job, and he messed it up that one night. So I'm wondering if this is all connected through Akasha in that way. I'd be excited to see how she plays into it, because I don't imagine that they would introduce her and save her for like next season, right? Pretty sure she's probably going to be the big bad of the vibe of the season. That would be interesting. Overall, this episode was really fucking crazy. The ending pissed me off, because what you mean you beheaded both these hoes on the bench? I'd be excited to. They were working with a witch just now, so she could have done some little mojo and X, Y, and Z. Maybe they faked their deaths, because that was also something that was like threaded through the season with Sam being there, right? Like, well, Sam already faked his death, and everything is about the like illusion of Lestat dying, right? Even down to Yarda being the one being like, oh, Yarda, he's dead because Yarda, like sort of faking it that way. So it's all these concepts are swirling and theories are swirling around my head, and I kind of don't want to action upon them, because I like to just like kind of go, that was an interesting episode, let's wait till next week, because I come from like watching TV week to week, so that's kind of how I like to do it. And speculation, because I want to just experience it and then gush about it later. That's how I interact with stuff, so I'm going to just do that. But please do not drop your theories. I want to watch the episode and then manically talk about it after, and as well as a wrap-up video, and maybe before I do the wrap up video, we can have a conversation on Patreon and we can sort of talk about theories for next season, what you liked, things you noticed upon second rewatch, because essentially I want to have this video come out a little bit after the last episode. So I'm working on the script for it right now for you all. So I'm very excited about that because I think that'll be a fun little wrap up to this amazing season of television. As always, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. Love you all so much. If you're watching this on what's that one? YouTube. Ooh, if you're watching this on YouTube, full, unedited, early, uncut reactions are available on the Patreon. Link below. Consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I know it's probably gonna be a wonky one to edit because I only talk really at the end. Most of the reaction is going, huh. Let me know if I can talk more. I'm just afraid of missing stuff. So I like to sort of like make comments here and there and like write down in my notebook so I can fully give a real wrap up at the end. And you know, I've been reading the comments and a lot of you are saying you like that, so I actually might just continue doing that because that's how I prefer to absorb media. Because I like a conversation at the end and it's sort of like a kind of walking through the story. I feel like I'm missing stuff. The band being vampires is interesting. We didn't really get much of them. We know Alex is mad that his brother did. We know that. We just know that. And I'm pretty sure Ahmad is blaming Lestat for that. Of that we can be certain. But yeah, sorry. Ooh, I already signed off. Why am I still yapping? Sorry. We can continue the obviously conversation over on Patreon, but I'm really waiting to watch the last episode and do the wrap up video, and then we can have conversations in there. I'm just really afraid of spoilers, and Gabriella being Lestat's mom was spoiled to me by a commenter. I do not fault them. I don't hate them. I just know now I have to probably stay away from the comments a little bit. Because I'm someone who, if you spoil something from me, knowing I don't want to be spoiled, I will never talk to you again. Because that to me is like interesting behavior to me. But and I'm serious about my media. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave now to go edit this and have this up to y'all because I know I sort of did it a little bit late today. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for next week. I can't wait for next week, and also I want it to wait longer because the next season is gonna be what, in a year and a half? Anyway, I don't want this to be complaining about how long it takes for this to come back. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.